Have you ever felt afraid of the future? Some mornings you wake up and before you even get out of bed, your mind is already racing with worries. Work, family, health. There's just so much to be anxious about. But did you know that Jesus once said, "Do not be afraid, only believe"? Those words were spoken over 2,000 years ago, yet they are still so powerful today. Today, I want to invite you to take a moment. Sit down, take a deep breath, and listen to a story about faith and fear, a story in the storm. Imagine this. You're on a boat in the middle of the sea. The wind is howling, the waves are crashing, water is pouring in. You look around, everyone is panicking. Then you see him, Jesus, walking on water. You can't believe your eyes. You call out, "Lord, if it's really you, let me come to you on the water." Jesus smiles and says, "Come." You take a step onto the water, then another. You're really walking, but then reality sets in. The water is deep. The waves are still crashing. The wind is still strong. And suddenly fear creeps in, and you start to sink. You cry out, "Lord, save me." And immediately a strong hand grabs yours. Jesus looks at you and says, "Oh, you of little faith, why did you doubt?" Do you see yourself in this story? How many times have we stepped out in faith only to let fear pull us down? How many times have we started believing, but then let doubt creep in? The truth is, Jesus never let Peter drown, and he will never let you drown either. Fear is loud, but God's voice is louder. Fear has a way of speaking loud in our minds. It tells us, "You're not good enough. You're going to fail. You're all alone in this." But faith whispers back, "You are chosen. You are held by God's hands. You are never alone." There's a battle inside each of us, fear versus faith. And the one that wins is the one we choose to listen to. When faith is tested, I have a friend, a single mother with 2 young children. One day she got devastating news. She had cancer. When she told me, I asked, "Are you scared?" She smiled softly and said, "Of course. But I know Jesus is holding my hand." She chose to trust him. And you know what? Even on the hardest days, she still prayed. She still smiled because she knew Jesus was right there with her. She once told me something I'll never forget. I used to think faith meant never feeling afraid. But now I know faith means trusting God even when I am afraid. And that changed everything. How to hold on to your faith. Maybe you're wondering, how do I build strong faith? I don't have a magic formula, but here's what has helped me. 1. Write down God's promises. Every morning I write down a Bible verse that reminds me that God is with me. It's a simple habit, but it changes everything. You can try it too. Just a small notebook, a pen, and the Word of God. Here's a verse you can start with. Isaiah 41:10. "Do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. When you write it down, it's like a personal letter from God to you. 2. Pray, talk to Jesus like a friend. You don't need fancy words. Just be real. You can say, Lord, I'm afraid, but I choose to trust you. Right now, wherever you are, close your eyes for a moment. Tell God what's on your heart. He is listening. 3. Remember how God has helped you. Before, how many times have you worried about something, and then it all worked out? That wasn't luck. That was God. Think back. A time when God provided for you. A time when God protected you. A time when you felt peace in the middle of chaos. He hasn't failed you before, and He won't start now. Faith over fear. What will you choose? And now, let me ask you one thing. Today, what will you choose? Fear or faith? You might still feel worried, but you don't have to face it alone. What if today is your turning point? Think about this. What if today is the day everything changes? Not because your problems magically disappear, not because life suddenly gets easier, but because you decide to see it differently. You don't have to have it all figured out. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to say yes. Yes to trusting God, even when it's hard. Yes to believing that He is good, even when life isn't. Yes to stepping into the faith that's been waiting for you all along. Because fear is loud, but faith whispers, keep going, I'm with you. So, what will you choose today? If this message touched your heart, leave a comment. And if you want daily reminders of faith, hit subscribe. Do not be afraid, just believe.